Gentlemen, put your hands together for City Council candidate Ede Fox for the 35th Council Manager District.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you so much for inviting me, Jimmy, and thank you for letting me participate in this event. I'm really excited to be here tonight. I know I don't have a whole lot of time because we're out there door knocking. We're building a really strong following. We have a lot of people who are on Team Fox. And I'll tell you why they are. Because my issues, the things that I focus on and the reason why I'm doing this is to fight for this community and make sure that we get what we deserve and that we fight for the people who need it most. You all have seen this community. I see a lot of faces that have been around here for a long time, and you know the changes that have happened over the last 10 years. Rents are skyrocketing, and salaries are not, and there's a lot of people who used to live in this community who aren't here anymore. And the Atlantic Yards project was a big part of that. As you all know, there were people who used to live over here, who lived here for generations, and they are now gone. And I want to make sure that we fight to make sure that we have responsible development, not development that it creates these luxury towers and doesn't look out for the people in this community. Now, I have long experience with development, and I am not opposed to development, but it needs to be the right kind, the kind with community involvement. And I've worked in the City Council for 6 years, and during that time helped build more than 1,000 units of affordable housing. And we did that with the community. The community sat down and defined the kind of project that we wanted and found developers to do it and built something that really addresses the needs that people who lived in that community needed. And that's the kind of thing that we could have, should have had at the Atlantic Yards. But now going forward, we need to make sure that we have the same fighter that we once had in Tish James, taking care of this district, fighting for responsible development, making sure that we get real affordable housing, that real jobs are created for people in this community. And that's what I'm here to do. But, you know, we are facing a huge challenge as we go forward. There's a political action committee called Jobs for New York.
Boo.
Yes, boo. I don't know if you've all heard of it, but basically every major developer in the city has come together. They're raising $10 million to elect council members who will continue the Bloomberg legacy. And those are their words. And the Bloomberg legacy over the last 12 years has been to tear down 4- and 5-story walk-ups, which are usually rent stabilized, and build big glass towers, which are $1 million condos. And they are looking at this district. They are really interested in this district. They put $150,000 into my opponent's race, sending out mailer after mailer, making sure, fighting to make sure that she wins. And I'll tell you what, she's not going to win.
Woo! Yeah! Woo-hoo!
Because people in this community, they know and understand what it means to have $150,000 spent on you. I have to ask the question, what are they trying to buy with that $150,000? They're trying to buy our silence. They're trying to buy our land, our community, our homes. And so I want to make sure, I want us to all stand up on September 10th and say, no, you cannot buy this community. No, you cannot silence me. This is the only way, by turning out and voting, that is the only way that we can say no to developers. That is the only way we can make sure that Tish's legacy is not to have a developer sitting in her seat. We need you. So please spread the word. Tell everybody, September 10th, turn out and say no to Jobs for New York. Vote Ede Fox. Thank you.
All right. Woo, 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 woo.